Hello everybody, this is Sonia again. Now I'm on here today because I was talking to a lady on my, I'm just going to have a mouthful of water while I'm talking, well I'll try in between. And she was talking about the French knots and the bullion stitches, and she thought it was the same thing because she remembers when she was young she did them. And I told her they were two different stitches, so she said she'd like me to show her how to do them, please. The difference between the French knots and the bullion stitch. Okay? Now this is a little house that I've got, and I'm going to use this because I will make something with it eventually. Okay, so now I've got some floss, embroidery floss here, and you will need to use a needle that is sort of reasonably thick. Well, it's not real skinny, and it doesn't go down too quick to a fine end. See that there? It's thicker than that one, and it's probably a straw needle. It's probably called a straw needle. I never, over the years, I used to put them all in a book and put the name with them, but now I just can seem to know what I'm going to use by the look of the thing, which I don't even try to remember the name, which is probably not a good idea. But anyway, so for the bullion stitch, you could use as many threads as you like. Two is really good. Two threads for embroidery is a very good amount, you know, like it's just nice. So just get one and pull it through. Just hold on to that and just pull it through, and it doesn't knot up or anything. It's just amazing how that works. I love it. Okay, now we're going to thread it, and I just do it like this, as you might have seen me do that before. Just thread that needle through there like that, and say we've got this. Now you wouldn't make a knot, okay, but Sonia always does not obey the rules, do I? Okay, I'm going to make a knot because I don't want it to pull out after I've got it done. Alright, now for this, I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but I'll have a, you know, I'll just bring, might even make some flour of some sort. So you just want to come up to where you want to have your, so there's a piece there that's got lots of little points on it, so you're making a piece of lavender or something, you know, you got all these little, I've got an imaginary line there, okay, so I'd come down onto my imaginary line where it comes to end, and I'm coming back up just very close to where that come out there, and I'm going to push it through that far. Right, I'm going to push it through that far, and then I'm going to get this here, and I'm going to wrap it, and I'm going to wrap it around the needle as many times as I need to, not too tight and not too loose. You want it just right, just sort of snuggish. I have showed this before, but this is, Linda, for you. I just wanted to show you how this is done, because you mightn't be able to find the other video, and probably I can't either. You need that to be the same size as that. Now this is, when I say that, you need the distance from there to there to be the same distance from there to there, okay? Now you hang on to it with your hands and you slide it through, and Sonia might have made that a tiny bit. Don't tell me I've gone through that knot, because I'm going to cry if I did. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I did, you know, but anyway, we're going to hang on to it. I'll do another one anyway to show you, so it doesn't get away from us, okay? Well, we're going to hang on to it, and we're going to pull it through, righto? And get both these level, and I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to do this with it, and I'm going to twiddle it, and I'm going to make it. Now that's how you make your bullion stitch, and what design you come up with. I went through that knot there. See, I'm naughty making a knot. It is way too tight what I've done, so I'm going to go down through the back. I've done that way too tight, okay? That's what I'd say if it was, I was judging myself. It's just not working for me. That one did it? It's just not right. Because I got caught in my knot, I ruined it, so let's cut it off. I used to teach a lady, and she hated when I tell her to pull it undone. If you don't learn to do something properly in the first place, you're not going to ever do it right, okay? That's just the way things are. You got to learn to do it properly in the first place. So let's try this again, okay? You come up through the back. Do not put your needle down here, and don't put it through the knot at the back, which I did. See how I caught that up in there? Because that's what I did. I caught it in that daggone knot. That's the worst excuse for a knot I've ever seen, isn't it? Bad. And fluff it. You'd have a tidy knot, couldn't we? There we go. Yeah, there's all them bits out there that will get caught in things if I'm not careful. So, right, now we come through there like so, and we're going to get this, and we've got plenty. We're going to wrap it around here, not too tight and not too loose, and that's about right, do you think? And then we're going to hang on to it, and we're going to pull it through. You're going to have to wiggle it and move it about a bit, but not too much, because you'll be able to feel it underneath what you're doing. And you're going to push it down here like this, and there's your bullion stitch. Okay, I'd always give it a cooch. Well, that's a good idea. You're going to give it a cooch, and that's how you make a straight bullion stitch. Now, probably could have did with a few more wraps on you. You know, you work that out as you go, how many you need. Now this one here, I'm going to do it really short, right? And I'm going to wrap it a lot. And then I'm going to push this through here while I'm hanging on to this, which I probably should have been hanging on a bit tighter. Needle unthreaded. Okay, righto, fair enough. Just keep pulling it down. Try to, you know what? And you'll have a loopy type one. Oh, it's not actually loopy. It is a little bit up higher than right on your piece of work. See? It's a little bit up higher, and you just take it through to the back there, near close to it, or it'll lay down flat, because see, I put a lot on there, so therefore it's making it a bit curly. And then you can do these, like I'll do a really short bit here, and I'm doing it, wrapping it's too tight, I can tell by my yes, I am. Put it through there, come on, just wiggle it, it'll go, just a little bit of patience and it will work. And you just pull that down, keep going all the way. Take it through to the back, and you'll have a little thing like a little question mark, or it can be a little tiny petal on something, and then you can make them bigger or make them into like a daisy shaped thing. So if you come up there and you go right back close, back there close, right, this is like well, a few bits to show you how you can use it. There's lots of ways you can use this bullion stitch, and wrap lots of wraps. Okay. Main way is, of course, well, the first one I showed you is how it's usually done. You keep pulling this through slowly. You don't want to take it too quick. You don't want to make it all puffy. Puff it all down there. Keep going. So I'll push this through to the back first, this other one. And see, you could go along and you can make little loops like that. That's how you would make a little loop to put your button into. Only make it bigger than that, of course. It can be a button loop. It can be a that's probably needs to be a bit more rolled and a bit more tighter, but for the demonstration today, this is how you make it liquid, make it grub, And that's how you make rub roses too with these as well, as a matter of fact. And I may have showed you that, I don't know yet. So I'll just leave that there. I'll end that off. And then of course the other stitch. What was the other stitch we were going to do? A French knot. That was the boolean stitch, and now we're going to make a French knot. I'm going to leave these 3 onto here. There's 3 threads on there now, okay, because it'll be more, you'll be able to see it a bit better if there's 3 threads on there. Make sure you get all your threads through, not your cotton, unless you don't really want to. Now, I have a mouthful of water. I'm so thirsty today. Okay, French knot. Come up through the back, and you want to go around here 3 times. I'd say, if you like, or you can do 2. You go down there, fair next to it, right? Hang on to that piece that you've got here between your thumb and there's your French knot. Okay, looks like a little buddy thing to me, doesn't it? Okay, so you come up through the back. You want to 1, 2, 3 wraps. This is only so you can see how big it is. If you want to do 2 wraps, you can do 2 wraps. I think if you want to do 1, it might work. We'll have a go, eh? I always liked my French knots to be popped up there so you could see them really plain, you know, but we'll just have a go at this one. You can do it round once and down. Always hang on to it with this hand too. Like so, that's a small French knot. Just go round once, down, back through there, and pull it down. Or you can do 2 wraps. You can do as many wraps as you like to make the size that you want. So it's up to you. There's 2 wraps on it, and down there. Keep it keep it over there so I can let it go. Sorry about that. Try and hang on to it so it doesn't get away from you, because then it'll make it a lot tidier, you know, to the way that it's supposed to be. Now this is getting all twisted up now, this cotton, so just do 1, 2 with your needle and just go down and through there like that. Okay, and there's your, that's 3 wraps, 1 wrap and 2 wraps for your French knots, and they are really good. You put a whole heap of them for centres of flowers. You can use them for lots of different things. So, but anyway, Linda, so I hope you see the difference between those two stitches. There is so many stitches out there in the world, it's no wonder we would get confused on, you know, which ones were which, because there's just so many out there that we can learn. So thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.